Welcome to Reddit Rogue, where we show the rogue side of the internet. Today's question is: there's a population of 7.5 billion humans and 19 billion chickens at any given time. If there was a chicken rebellion, how would you prepare to fight off your 2.7 chickens, give or take a few? I'll leave this to my assistant Linda.
The question is, who will the geese support? I'm going to wear my snow pants, winter coat, hat, gloves, etc., so they can't peck at me or claw me. And then I'm just going to whack them in the head with a baseball bat. Throw styrofoam on the ground. Those dumb shits never stop pecking it. Trying to eat it, realizing it's inedible, then pecking it again. It's pocket sand for ground birds. One time when I was in Hawaii, a chicken pecked my toe. I'm still kinda pissed about it. I'm ready for revenge. I've got 10 German short-haired pointers. I just opened the door. I will attack the eyes of my 0.39 human. My fellow chicken or chickens will attack the groin. You mean a chicken coop? I own around 50 chickens. And depending on the date it might be around 200 when our small chickens have grown. So I'm pretty sure I'm fucked. Glock-a-doodle-doo, motherfuckers. A wooden stick. My uncle locked me in a coop with aggressive chickens once and told me to fight him with a wooden stick. And it was pretty effective. I've been trained for this. First, I would cross the road. Edit. Well, butter my flapjacks. I never would have guessed that an inverse chicken crossing the road would turn into my first gold mine. Thank you, kind stranger, and for the other bling blings. A frying pan double use, during and after the fight. Choking. I'm an expert at choking the chicken. Edit. Choking the chicken is a euphemism for wanking where I'm from. It has nothing to do with BDSM, rough sex. Cockfights. Grab my great-grandpa's chicken-killing axe. I actually have it. He used to keep over 300 chickens at my house back when it was his, and he would use that axe to kill them. I've owned chickens before, expats, and once witnessed them murder a much bigger bird by chasing it into a corner and hammering its skull in with their beaks. So I'd be fucking scared. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Finely chop 2.7 onions and add to fresh sage and breadcrumbs. Combine with a beaten egg and season with salt and pepper. You'll have time to peel the potatoes later. Now toe punt the fuckers. Yeet. I have 2 Spanish greyhounds who were trained to hunt. Believe me, it will be super fun for them. Sit, relax and enjoy the show. Edit. My wife didn't close correctly the gate few months ago. 3 chickens killed in 1 minute. Grab, shake dead. Next. I'm fully prepared. I've been training my whole life for this. I would go to the scythe store and bring it to the driving range to practice my swing. Nothing. These chickens have been bred in factory farms for generations. They are biologically inclined to become fat, slow-moving and weak. They have been forced to eat and sit for the majority of their life. I at least get to go to the gym and jog. They pose no threat. Finally, my username is relevant. Not at all, babe. If you grab a chicken by the neck and quickly helicopter it over your head, it's as good as dead in 3/4 spins. Just gotta be fast, take 2 down in a few seconds. Throw their corpses to the side, and have it, chickie number 3. Gannon must be behind this. So approximately each person handles 3 chicken. I think I can kill 3 chickens. Edit. Thanks guys, I've never got this many upvotes and replies ever. I really love you all. You guys made my day. Dress up as Colonel Sanders. Is 2.7 chickens per person even enough to warrant a conversation? Like, I could probably kill 3 chickens accidentally. It's not that big a deal. Nope, I'm too lazy for fighting. I would just submit to my delicious new beaky overlords. I have an army of 34,903 ducks. In preparation, I'd been making Yorkshire puddings, carrot and swede mashed cauliflower, roasties, stuffing, and gravy. I'd be sure to take care of a few more than 2.7, my freezer is empty. I would bow down before my new chicken overlords. Over the years I would perform various favors and quests for the Chicken King, all the while gaining the fancy of his queen. As time goes on, the queen and I grow fond of each other, becoming less discreet in our affairs. The king would start to gain some suspicion, but would come up with nothing tangible. That is, until the birth of the heir to his throne. With joy, the king watches as the prince hatches from his shell. As the prince rises from the debris, the face of the king grows pale at the sight of the foul monstrosity that has been brought into this world as a human-chicken hybrid. Before he can react, I force the king to the dungeon. I take out the rage that has developed in me over the years due to my fallen brethren. In the only way I know how, I lather both of our bodies with honey mustard. For days, nothing can be heard from the dungeon but the sharp screeches of an adult male chicken. On the seventh day the king's body is no more. I withdraw from the dungeon and take my rightful place on the throne, surrounded by my queen, my subjects and a harem of the most beautiful chickens the mind can imagine. I live out my days happily, but occasionally reminiscent of my family before the rebellion. Food was scarce in that time. I'm not proud of what I had to do, but I am no longer just a petty survivor. I am the Chicken King. I'd invite them into my house and ask if they'd want to have dinner and watch a movie with me. I will prepare a gourmet dish for them and offer the finest quality of wine. We all become good friends and the rest is history. If the Legend of Zelda series has taught me anything, it's that I'd be hopelessly fucked, regardless of any other survival or combat skills or gear I had acquired. I would throw their eggs at them, infinite source of artillery, and it would give them shell shock. I can see quarantine is getting too op. I would hypnotize them to fight for me. I'm not sure how. Better learn that before the chicken rebellion. But apparently you can hypnotize chickens. So, first I would calm them down, then hypnotize them, then recruit them to fight on my side and defend me. Then together we would hypnotize more of the chickens and convince them to follow us. By the end of the chicken rebellion I would have an enormous flock of loyal chickens who are brainwashed to my side. I'm not sure whether at that point I join the rebellion, turning it to my own ends and using my insider knowledge of how the rest of you intend to fight us, to defeat you all, or whether my army and I just go and roost somewhere.
That's all for this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Stay frosty, my rebels.